We're going to look at placing images into existing documents. So let's have a look at this example that I've worked up. Okay, so one approach is to go to File and choose Place. This will open up the file browser, and here I can just select a TIFF file and click Open. Now notice that the mouse icon changes. So at this point I can either single click and it will place the image at its full resolution, or I can click drag to define the initial starting size of the image and then just release the mouse cursor once I'm happy. So I need to do a couple of things here. One is I need to reposition this image in the layer stack. So I can just click drag until it's below the tiger layer and then release. And then I also need to make it match up to the sides of the document. So a great tip when you're doing this is to turn on snapping, this magnet icon here. And then when I try and snap the image to the edges of the document, I get these red and green snapping guides. Okay, then I'll just rescale the image using the corner handle here until it fills the document, and finally just reposition it like so. That's using File Place, but we can also use Drag Drop, which is perhaps more intuitive. So I'll just delete the image, and then this time I'll Command Tab out to Finder. If you're on Windows, you would Alt Tab out to Explorer. Then I'll find the TIFF file here, then just click drag, Command Tab back into Affinity Photo, and just release the mouse over the document to place the image. Again, I'll reposition it in the layer stack, rescale it, and move it here until I'm happy with the composition. Now, that's placing images, but we can also place other Affinity documents. And I'll show you the benefits of this. So again, I'll delete this, and I'll use drag drop, so I'll Command Tab back out to Finder. This time, it's the same image, but in an Affinity Photo document format. So I'll just drop this in here, and then I'll reposition and rescale it, and also just move it down in the layer stack like so. But notice this time in the Layers panel, it's referred to as an embedded document rather than an image. So what this means is we can actually enter that document and perform further edits to it. There are two ways to do this. We need to make sure we have the Move tool selected, and one approach is to simply just double-click the image. This will open up the document in a new tab, and you can see we've got all of the layer work here. So I'll just shift-click to select it all, and then hide it. Then I'll just close the embedded document down, and as you can see, the changes are reflected in the parent document. Now the other approach, again with the Move tool selected, is to choose Edit Document from the context toolbar. Okay, so once again, I'll just show all of these layers, and then just close the embedded document down, and you can see the changes reflected there. So there we go, just a couple of techniques for placing other images and documents into your parent document.